Alright, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's all praises into the Most High and His beloved Son, who you wickedly call Jesus Christ. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and Ruwell. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Mr. Aki and Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. And probably Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Lord's will to be edified. Kind of just piggybacking off what the elder brothers, brother Manalazak was kind of going into, but not so much. And I didn't watch the whole video, but he made a particular comment that made a lot of sense about you guys in Israel, man, about teaching the prophecies on the mark of the beast. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of you guys are full of shit, man. Okay, because you're quick to tell us what the hell is not, and what is this and what is not, but what is it then? You know, like you got guys that's literally straddling the fence with this mark of the beast prophecy because you're conflicted on whether you're gonna get it or not, depending on your circumstance. But that shows a lack of faith in being depreciative for the gospel, man, because the Lord told you it's cut and dry as to what this thing is. Because you got guys that come and say, well, it's not an embargo, or we ain't gonna take it, you know, we don't want to be part of Esau's system. Okay, so if that's the case, if it's that, then why aren't you gonna take the chip? What's the main reason why you ain't gonna take the mark of the beast? Is it because deep down inside you know that it's the RFID chip? Like, come on, man. That's why I said a lot of you guys are full of shit, man. You know, you talk all this big stuff, you know, you swarp it down. Man, it's a bad accident, but you swarp it down. So like you're just so you're so knowledgeable in the scriptures, but then when brothers ask you what is the mark of the beast, or what does it entails, what is the beast system, what is the mark, what does it goes into, then you guys get stupid. Well, it ain't the mark of the beast, but I ain't gonna take it. Okay then. So if you ain't gonna take it, then why you ain't gonna take it? Because if it's not the mark of the beast, you might as well go ahead and take it, because there's no repercussions for it. Show you that a lot of you guys, man, you know what it is, you just refuse to teach, which is ultimately that's scriptures goes into rebellion is that's the sin of witchcraft. Because if you blatantly reject the microchip, you're basically a witch, because that's rebellion. Because the scriptures goes into that rebellion is that's the sin of witchcraft, because you're supposed to reject that, you know. And if you're gonna reject it, then you need to teach against it, man. You don't be sitting up here telling people, well, you know, to not take it, but then it's not the chip. Like, which is it? That's why a lot of you guys, man, when the time comes, when it's time to show your faith towards Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, a lot of you dudes ain't gonna be ready. You know, a lot of you are not gonna be ready, man, because we're telling you right now through the Spirit that they're getting ready to do something major. Now, I mean, as far as this fall is coming up, it's a few things that can happen. You know, it's a lot of things that can go left field when it comes to this thing, because they're talking about vaccinating essential workers by mid-October, early November, before the election, even though the third trial run of testing for safety would not be implemented, it would not be required. So they're trying to hurry up and speed this particular they're trying to speed this agenda up, man, because hey, Esau is in crunch time. The Lord is giving him just a short window of time to do what he needs to do before he comes and gets destroyed. You know, so I want to see what you guys are gonna do in that day. You know, you pull up boys and you HOI guys and all your Hunalites, you guys that follow that big nigga. You know, you follow Johanna right into destruction, because Johanna don't teach that the mark of the beast is indeed the RFID chip. I think the only people that push that is Great Millstone, HODC, which is Barack and them camp, and I think Bubble Eyes teach it, but he don't push it. And you know, all the other brothers that follow the apostles' doctrine, they teach the mark of the beast. But as far as you other alphabet boys, you ain't teaching the beast. Nate don't teach it. Johanna ain't teach it. Zabak ain't teaching it. Chief Ephraim ain't teaching it. Sakari teaches it though. I believe they teach that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. They go into it too, but I don't think they really push it so as much. But if you ask them what it is according to the scriptures, they will tell you that, yeah, that's the RFID chip. You're not supposed to take it. It's the mark of the beast. Okay, which that word mark goes into the word charagma, which means to cut in two. Okay, and that's obvious according to the scriptures, especially if you go into the etymology of root words. But a lot of you guys are going to get caught out there, and you're going to be conflicted as to taking that chip when they present it before you, because they're going to present it to you in a form of a convenience. Before they force it on you, they're going to say, well, look, this is the new way. Cash is done away with. All right, this digital currency, this digital dollar is the only way you guys can receive payment for working your jobs, whether it's a corporate job, whether it's private sector, and whether it's jobs under the table. Because those under the table jobs, you ain't gonna be able to get paid in cash in those no more, because ultimately everything is gonna be required digitally. You know, so those are times we coming into. So we want to see what you guys are gonna do. And if you say, well, it ain't the chip, it ain't the mark of the beast, but you're not gonna take it, 9 times out of 10 you will take it. Why I say that is because you're not teaching that it's the chip. So if you convincing yourself that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast, you're gonna convince yourself to take it, because you're gonna swear up in your mind, being deceived in your own mind. You're gonna assume that, well, this is not it. You're gonna convince yourself to believe that it's not the chip. Okay, you're gonna purposely do that, and really it ain't even you. It's the Spirit of the Lord taking the spirit away from you, casting you into the hour of temptation. Why? Because you didn't keep the word of patience. You know, because a lot of you dudes out there, and we just gonna cut it straight and dry. A lot of you guys are out there for show and tell. You know, you like the crowd, you like the woo, you like the awe, you like the amazement, you like people to say, oh, you a good teacher. You like the validation that comes with it. You know, you love it. You love the big crowds and stuff like that. You know, that's what keeps you going out. Because if you was getting dry runs like we were getting in, a lot of you niggas wouldn't even be out there teaching right now. You be like, man, ain't nobody out here listening to us, but who cares, man? The scriptures say, go in prophecy into the wind. So you guys are out there for a show. You want a show. That's what it's all about with you. You don't care about waking up the flock or edifying the body. It's all about, oh, well, this brother is a better teacher than this brother, and he looks good out there. That's all it's about with you cats, man. You don't care about the gospel that how about you and how shot. And that's why the Most High is going to do away with a lot of you dudes, man, in due time. All right? So this is the book of Proverbs 29, and I'm going to start at verses 1. It says, he that being often reproved harden his neck, okay? So if you got a guy that's constantly being rebuked or cursed out or whatever you want to call it, a guy that's constantly getting corrected on things, if he don't get it after 2 rebukes, then the scriptures say after the second admonishment, reject, because this guy is nothing but a heretic. Because after a while, when you continue to rebuke a guy, he's going to think you just picking on him and that you got guile and malice in your heart intent towards him, when that's not the case. You may see something in this guy to constantly keep getting on his ass to get him to repent and correct his ways. But if he don't repent, it's because, hey, the Spirit don't want him to. And ultimately, he's going to hate you. That's why the scriptures say, rebuke a sinner, a scorner, he should hate thee. But rebuke a righteous man, and he should love thee. All right? And we keep rebuking these guys, and they not going to get it. You know, like this whole ordeal with Vocab Malone. Like, honestly, man, I ain't even feeding to that whole ordeal. Like, it's shit is played out. You know, we got brothers, you know, and that's the lot, you know, that's going back and forth to correct this guy. But we've already dealt with this nigga, man. That's taken away from what we need to do. We supposed to be teaching prophecy. We shouldn't have to be going over the Immaculate Conception and going over reincarnation every damn week, all because this clown, he choose not to get it. He's doing this shit on purpose, man. He wants the attention. Let's just ignore that dude and keep it pushing, man. Because he ain't going to get it. We got to keep going over the breakdown of the 12 tribe signs, which we do everything into edification. We defend the gospel. But like the scriptures say, man, after 2 admonishments, reject his ass, man. We steady got to defend the gospel against this clown. Yet it's taken away from prophecy. We supposed to be prophesied about the end of this place, man. But yet we gotta go back and forth with this dude, all because he's not getting it. Like, he ain't gonna get it. All right? And we ain't gotta prove we got the truth to this motherfucker, man. We ain't gotta prove shit. We know we got the truth. So what is there to convince? We ain't gotta prove shit to Vocab. We ain't gotta keep proving, oh yeah, well, we got the truth, Vocab. Fuck him. The hell we proving we got the truth for? This motherfucker know we got the truth. Because if that's the case, he wouldn't keep coming out to us in the first goddamn place. But wait, we steady got to go back and forth with this man. You know, which all things is through the Spirit. It's for edification. Because Hey, Spirit hop on me, I'll jump in and give my rebuttal videos to his madness, man. But it's to the point that it's like we're focusing on this guy when we got so much other shit to focus on, man. You know, but hey, that's how the Spirit of the Lord got it, and it's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, vocab is nothing but he's a joke, man. And brothers are wasting their time dealing with this clown. He's a fucking joke. All right, like I said, he ever come to our camp, man, we just gonna curse him out and put curses on him. We ain't gonna go down or break down shit to you, man. You just gonna get cursed out, and we gonna send you on your way because we're tired of this shit. All right, we just gonna ask the Lord to put curses on you and hope that he kill your ass and them stupid ass jakes that follow you. Period. We not playing games with you. All right, definitely not in my camp. We ain't gonna play with you, man. All right, we've already went into the reincarnation. We went into the breakdown of the doctrine. We went into America's Babylon the Great, but you keep coming back. Fuck that dude, man. It's time to put bug spray on him and put him and put his ass in that spiritual casket, man. He's done. Ain't no hope for him. He's not an Israelite. He's an Edomite, and he may be a so-called Jew. You know, that's what his behavior is exemplifying. So the hell with some goddamn vocab Malone, man. I'm tired of hearing his fucking name. You know, just go away, man. All right, you just like a fucking gnat that just won't die. Just go. You know, leave brothers alone. And it says, and he that being often reproved harden his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. All right, so if you ain't gonna get it, then you just gonna be destroyed, man. All right, you just gonna be destroyed, period. We've already warned you, we've already told you, and we're telling you. All right, it's to the point we're basically broken records now. You know how your pops used to put on that record player and that motherfucker get to skipping? That's where we are right now. We ain't going past the first track. We done skipped all day long, and you jakes ain't getting the lyrics. So the hell with you. All right, we don't give a shit. Keep it pushing. If you don't want to get it, then oh well. Like the apostle said, if a nigga can't get it, we're moving on. Same thing with vocab. You can't get it, we ain't got to prove to you that the Israelite doctrine is true. The Lord is proving it for us. He's bringing the prophecies to pass, and the things we speak are coming to pass, man. That's enough proof right there. If you don't get it, then that's too bad for you. All right, and I got one more precept. I didn't intend for this to be that long, but this is the book of Ezekiel. Let me Ezekiel, there we go, Ezekiel 3, and I'm gonna go down to verses like 18 or farther, a little bit beyond it. All right, so matter of fact, this is the book of Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says, son of man, it says, I've made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words of my mouth and give them warning from me. Hey, Zabak, we've already warned you, we've already told you. All right, it's just your pride and your pump and your puffed upness that's not going to allow you to humble down, because you're going to feel like it's going to take away from your character or you being a teacher. Okay, like my thing is, you can be an eloquent speaker or a good teacher all you want, but if your heart and your mind ain't right towards the Lord, all that shit goes out the window. Because the scriptures goes into if you're destroyed as a 2/3, or if you fall out this truth for whatever reason it may be, your works won't follow you, man. So the 20-something plus years you've been on the highways and the byways, edifying brothers, whether it's in the right spirit or not, all the works you did will go unaccounted for, because you died the death of the unrighteous, man. Okay, so you, at the end of the day, you need to get your shit together. You know, stop focusing on these damn women and these men that you can control, all because you want them to look, and you don't want to lose your popularity. This shit ain't about being popular, man. That's the problem with Jake. Jake want to be popular all the fucking time. This ain't about popular. Teach the prophecy, man. Teach the chip. But a lot of you guys are low level, man. You're basic, and you can't go beyond your limits, man. So you try to disguise it under all this prep talk, under all this eloquent speech that you bring forth, which you ain't saying nothing. Like, you ever heard of the term, a man can be saying so much but be saying nothing at all? That's you other camps. You say a lot, but you ain't saying a damn thing. Then you come at us, though, because we don't want to link up or coexist with you. We don't want to have nothing to do with you niggas, man. You know, though we give you credit for being out there on the streets waking up Israel, but look, man, you got to elevate. And it says that when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked ways to save his life, the same wicked man should die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at thy hand. So if you teaching false prophecies after you've been corrected on several occasions, and it's being proven, brothers then broke this down from pot to piss, man. Brothers then broke this prophecy down, even went into whether the 666, which goes into Azai, Shai, and Stigma. Brothers even went into how it goes into the staff of it's called the staff of, damn, I keep forgetting the name of it. This not Serapis, it's the staff of fuck, man. But basically it goes into the serpent and the staff, the ones you see on the medical buildings and so forth, when it looks like the shield, and then you got the serpent and you got the staff. It's called the staff of, it's a particular Babylonian deity. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, we broke that down. You know what I'm saying? If you couldn't get it out of that, then that's not our problem, you know. But it says here, but yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Okay? And again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness, and commit iniquity, and lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Okay? So a lot of you guys out there pretending to be righteous, you're constantly stumbling blocks before the congregation. All right? It says, because thou hast not given him warning, he should die in his sin. So what man will be if we don't warn you? All right? And you got stumbling blocks set before you. We got to say, look, bro, you're going off. Fix that, man. Because if we don't tell you that you're going off, then the Lord required at our hand. And it says, because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done should not be remembered. All right? So there you go. You stumble and you give not warning, then you're going to die in your sins. All your works you've done for 40 plus years will not be remembered. And it says, but his blood I will require at thy hand. But nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned, and also thou hast delivered thy soul. Okay? So that's the spirit we in, man. And I guess this is the reason why we're going back and forth for vocab. You know, but vocab ain't an Israelite, man. That's just a matter of trying to convince him we got the truth. And honestly, brothers, we ain't got to convince him shit. The hell with vocab, man. We ignore that nigga, he goes away. All right? But anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a ball.